Hello and welcome to another episode of PRFC Fan Show, a fan show by fans for fans. I'm Kevin and I'm going to handle things tonight. We have got all sorts of stuff put together for the Western Conference Finals that happen, and you're going to see more episodes coming out in the next couple of days. But I wanted to do something a little bit different tonight. Reason being is that I've had this little fan show since February this year. For those of you who don't know, last year, when Phoenix Rising had their first season, I found out about Didier Drogba joining this team that I didn't know existed in a web article. And I read the article, and 15 minutes later, purchased my season tickets. Well, I had a great time with those season tickets and watching the games and watching the team. And so, of course, I bought my second year of season tickets. And in February, I was talking to my buddy Rick Taylor, and I said, hey, Rick, you know what? I think I'm going to start up a YouTube channel. You want in? And he said yes. And the rest is history. PRFC Fan Show has been around for quite a while. Well, not really quite a while. We've been around for, 7 or 8 months now? But we've done a lot. And although Rick isn't with the show anymore, I've been very grateful for him and his participation in the show. And when I was with the team last night, post-championship winning, I started to think to myself, you know, I am really part of something special, and I'm very grateful to be a part of it. And I wanted to take just a couple of minutes to let everyone know how grateful I am, because I just think that's an important part of life. First and foremost, I want to thank Sam Doerr. Sam, I know I can be a pain in your butt. Okay, I ask for things I shouldn't, and I step over bounds all the time and piss you off. But Sam, if it weren't for you and you allowing me access to the players, the coaches, and everything else that I get for the show, this show would not be what it is today. You already know you're a great marketing guy. I toot your horn all the time over that, and so do a lot of other people. But I want to let you know that I fully acknowledge how much you have been a part of what this show has become. And I appreciate it. You know, it's something that I don't take for granted. And I just hope that I'm living up to the standard that you would have to represent Phoenix Rising Football Club. The second person I wanted to thank was Jose Bosh. Now, Jose is the media guy for PRFC, and I really don't think Jose likes me very much. I don't know, what did I do, Jose? I'm not really sure. But you know what? You're a great guy, media guy, and when I ask for things like media access, you give it to me, and I really appreciate it, because without that, I wouldn't be able to get the interviews with Rick Shantz and the players after games that I get, and some of the access I get. And you know what? You do a great job at your position, and I'm really thankful. Next, I want to thank the owners of the team. You know, I don't know all of them really well. I know Brett Johnson, I know Berkey Bakay very well, I know Tim pretty well, I know Mark Detmer pretty well. I want to really just give a shout out to Brett and Berkey, because they're the ones that I've been doing interviews with, and they have been fantastic. They know I buy into the ownership story of this team, and that's going to be part of another video. It's 100%, but guys, you don't know how grateful I am for the fact that you let me interview you and find out more stuff about Phoenix Rising that the fans want to know about, because that's what this is all about. Next of all, I want to thank the fans, the Red Fury and the Banditos. Now, I could go off starting to name names, and I probably should, but I'm going to keep this video short. You know who you are, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you guys accepting me into your families. I'm just this weirdo one-off guy, and you guys have embraced me, brought me into your groups, let me have access, interview you, and just in other ways be obnoxious. And I really, really do appreciate it. You guys are the heart and soul of the fan base of this club, and I really feel like I've been brought into a family, and it means a lot to me. Next of all, I want to thank the players. You know, I'm a 54-year-old dumpy guy interviewing these kids who are in their 20s, and all I do is feel old next to them. But they have all been wonderful. I cannot tell you that there isn't a single interview where I'm working with these kids where I'm not impressed. I mean, I can't name you all. And you know what? If I start naming names, I'm going to really hurt somebody's feelings because I didn't name them. You guys know who you are. You've been in the interviews. And I want to thank you, because not only do I have these interviews with you, but I feel like there's some level of friendship. And I try to stay out of your way because I don't want to be interfering with your life all the time. But the interactions that we do have, I really appreciate. It makes me feel like part of the family. And that's just so important to me. You guys are all great people. I can say that with confidence across the board. Every player that I have interviewed has just been a wonderful person. People that I would feel like I would be proud of to have as my own kid. And that says a lot. Last of all, and this is going to be a weird one because the man hasn't spoken more than probably 10 words to me, is Didier Drogba. Didier, you have helped this team develop into what it is. You are not only a phenomenal soccer player, and I swear to you, I have seen you play live, even though I choked up when I was trying to tell you what team you played against when we were signing autographs. I really have seen you play live. But there's one thing in particular that I have to point out. Last night, after the Orange County game, we had chaos on the pitch. The PRFC fans were out there. The OC fans were angry. Everybody's shouting, screaming, jumping. It was chaos on the field. Wonderful, wonderful chaos. There was a young man there, and I don't know who he was. He was probably 7 or 8 years old, had long curly hair. He was standing there. Maybe it's your son. I just don't know. But amidst all this chaos, you ignored it, and you turned to this young man, and you spoke to him in a very serious tone. And I'm not going to share what you said to him because I don't think that would be right. But as a father of 3 kids, watching you look into this child's eyes and teach him the life's lesson that you taught him in that moment was the greatest moment on a pitch I have ever seen. There is nothing more important than that. So you go out and do your thing on the pitch and you win games. But your influence that you have on a child like that and other children and other people is so much more important. You are a great man. So I'm getting all teary-eyed. I'm going to put this on YouTube. This is stupid. I am grateful. I am so grateful for everyone who has put up with me and has let me be a part of your family. I want to live up to expectations. I want to deliver something that is going to do the team proud, and I will work hard to do so. But in the meantime, I want you to understand that I recognize I can't do this on my own, and I appreciate all of you for everything that you contribute. That's all I got to say. We've got Louisville coming up on Thursday. Let's get started. Let's go. Rise up.